Welcome to Trading Nation. I'm Sara Eisen. Today we're taking a look at Netflix, surging over 2% on Thursday to a fresh record high. Its 26th all-time high of 2018. Netflix now up over 80% this year and topping Disney's market cap. So do you buy it here, or is the stock way ahead of itself? Mark Tepper is with Strategic Wealth Partners. Stacey Gilbert is with Susquehanna. Mark, you own Netflix for clients. You hanging on at these levels?
Oh yeah, I mean, Netflix is the real deal. You know, they're obviously benefiting from their original content, which is just quite frankly amazing content. And because of this, they're investing 85% of their total spending now into developing more original content, shows, and now movies as well. So in doing so, they're snatching up all this Hollywood talent to boost their movie business. And really the key number that drives Netflix is their subscriber base. They currently have 125 million subscribers globally. Last quarter, they added 7.4 million net new subscribers. So they're growing that subscriber base at about 25% annually. And that's impressive because they also increased their average price by 14%. And they're just absolutely killing it internationally. Of those 7.4 million subscribers, 5.4 came from overseas. International revenues are up 70% year over year. And because of this addiction that everyone has to binge watching, Netflix is here to stay. They could easily double their prices today and nobody would bat an eye. So they've got this perfect combination of an addictive product along with pricing power that makes them a buy even at today's level.
Even at today's level, Stacey, what do you see in terms of bullish activity in the options market?
Yeah, Sarah, I mean, it's funny what Mark just said. As a consumer, yes, I am addicted to my Netflix. I can think of very few things I love more. So I can echo those sentiments just from a consumer perspective. We don't cover it fundamentally, but Sarah, as you mentioned, from an options perspective, yes, flow continues to be bullish. What's interesting about Netflix from an options perspective is as this stock continues to go higher, the volatility continues to go higher as well. And this is somewhat unique to Netflix. Typically, as a stock increases in price, the perception is that it's a more stable company, it's less likely to see significant moves in the future, and that volatility comes lower. That volatility is important because that ultimately prices the options. So if we were to look at Netflix options right now, they're probably right in the middle of the range of where they have been over the last 2 years. In other words, they're not cheap on a relative basis to where they've historically been, unlike almost every other tech company that's out there. A lot of those options are cheaper. Just kind of your random Cliff Clavin facts for the day. If we were to look at Netflix and kind of fast forward to January of next year, what is the probability that Netflix is back to the levels that we saw December 31st of 2017? And right now, the options market's suggesting that's less than 10%. So for owners of Netflix, it seems like it's a less than 10% probability that you end down on the year. But more importantly, what's the probability that Netflix actually doubles? It's up 100% for the year of 2018. And right now, the options market's pricing in around a 35% probability for that. So overall, bullish sentiment continues in the options.
Interesting. Mark, is there a level that you just wouldn't be a buyer at for Netflix? I mean, to Stacey's point, it's not cheap.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing, you know, at least I think by year end, we could see another 30 to 40% price appreciation from here. At some point, I don't know if it's necessarily a certain level where we wouldn't be a buyer, but I think what we're most intrigued by is what is Amazon Prime's product going to be? What is Disney's product going to be when they enter the market next year? And the key is really to focus on the quality of each of those services, their original content. Right now, Netflix is just crushing everyone when it comes to the quality of their original content. So at some point when these other guys catch up, I think that's where we would begin to reduce our position.
Got it. Stacey and Mark, thank you both for joining us today on Netflix. And thank you all for watching Trading Nation. I'm Sara Eisen. We'll see you next time.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.